In this video lecture, I'll go over what's required in this course, Soccer and its Global Significance. In the last lecture I talked about the themes of the course and the rationale for using soccer as a lens through which we can examine various cultural phenomena around the world. Here I'm going to talk in detail, and unfortunately at length, about the individual topics for each class and tell you how to prepare for and carry out the individual assignments. Let's begin with what you don't need for this course. I'm not expecting anyone to have an encyclopedic knowledge of the game, or even to be able to explain the offside rule. This would give you a lot in common with some Premier League referees in England. Instead, I encourage you to have an open and inquisitive attitude towards other cultures around the world, and be prepared to consider the ways in which soccer provides an insight, a window, into how these cultures operate. The syllabus is posted for the course on the Course D2L website under Content. We meet, if you can call it meeting in this virtual realm, as a class from Monday, December the 19th to the 22nd, break for the holidays, and then start again on January the 2nd and meet again from January the 2nd to the 11th, with a break for the weekend, of course, of January the 7th and the 8th. As you can see from the syllabus, we will begin with two films. The first is The Damned United, directed by Tom Hooper, which follows the career of the most successful English soccer manager of the 1970s, Brian Clough, and in particular the period in which he took over the reins of then the most successful team in England, Leeds United. The second film is Offside, which is directed by Jafar Panahi, and it takes us very far from England in the 1970s to contemporary Iran. The film follows the travails of a group of young women who attempt to watch the game, which is forbidden in Iran, and what happens as they attempt to sneak into the stadium to watch an important World Cup qualifying match between Bahrain and Iran. Now, both these films are available on the Netflix and Blockbuster websites, and I've posted links to the particular pages on the D2L site and in the syllabus document. Now, these sites offer a 3 months trial. I'm always trying to make things a little cheaper for students because I know you've got no money, and that's what I've decided that might be the easiest way for you to watch them. Okay. They're also available on reserve at Bizel. You have to ask at the desk, and since there are 29 of you in the course, I've decided to give you a day's reserve because I'm not sure how many of you will be here and how many of you will need it, but it's there available at Bizel. The two films, The Damned United and Offside. By the way, The Damned United is ostensibly in English, but it's in Northern English accents, and you might find that you need subtitles. Yes, I won't say any more because I'm a Southern Englishman and I shouldn't insult the North. Okay, so, now in addition to The Damned United, you will also read for the first day of class the short introduction to John Doyle's book, The World is a Ball. By the way, I should mention that I came up with the pun for my poster, The World is Round, before I read The World is a Ball, so I didn't actually plagiarise. We'll look at this text, The World is a Ball, at the beginning of the course because it explains, I think quite succinctly and quite clearly, how you can use soccer as a means of understanding different cultural phenomena. Now, as with all texts in this course, The World is a Ball is available as a PDF online under Content, and it will also be available as a link on the very first page, under News of the D2L website. And also Bizel Library will have it on reserve, have the photocopy on reserve if you want to, if you like hanging out at Bizel.